Okay. So let's understand how we can what I used to say. Okay, so I was discussing yesterday. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Resume share. What is that? One second. One second. Okay. So let me. Okay. So what I was saying is yesterday we had a issue to integrate Dynatrace with this one, right? Ansible, correct? So let me log into that environment. One second, give me 1 minute. Okay. हम डिस्कनेक्ट हो गए क्या?
नहीं है, इधर ही है।
है।
स्क्रीन शेयर।
Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, sometimes system is getting hang. From yesterday onwards, I haven't stopped the system. Okay, so yes, that yesterday we had an issue. Okay, to integrate Dynatrace with Ansible. Okay. So in the Ansible master node, there is a way, one more thing, in the default directory, that main.yaml file. Okay, so let me, my system is getting hung again. Okay, sudo space su cd/etc/ansible.
No, we are not able to see your screen. I mean, we can only see AWS one.
I don't know why it is happening. Now you can see everything.
Yes, now, yes.
Let me 1 second. Let me do that one more time. Okay. Now you tell me when I'll move that screen. Now you can see my mobile stream.
Yes.
Now you are seeing my AWS.
No. Only
No.
mobile.
Only mobile stream.
Yeah.
Oh my God, why is it happening? 1 second. Now you tell me. You are seeing my AWS.
Yes.
Okay. Now you are seeing mobile stream.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now fine. Times are Zooms are also getting updated. People are getting confused. Okay. So in the roles directory, okay, you remember yesterday in the OneAgent file, we did change in the default directory, right? Yesterday, correct? Amitabh, do you remember?
Yeah. Main.yaml.
Main.yaml file. Last time, in the last video also, I used to do the changes here on, correct? And then playbook I used to write, correct? So playbook, we don't have any issue. Okay, we have added, okay, in the task directory also. Okay, here we have main.yaml file. You see here I have added download OneAgent installer. This is a URL for installing an agent. Okay, that API URL. Then destination directory I'm putting in this. Okay, authorization is API token. And then we have a pass token. So this environment URL and pass token, they will take from the default directory main.yaml file. Okay. Then download result, register it, download the result, check the installer was downloaded, and then path is correct. Then install Dynatrace OneAgent. Okay. And log should be enabled and start and exit that. Okay. So this also I have added. So escape colon q question mark. Okay, so here we have added. So now I did on one server, right? Let me set up one more server. Yeah, do one thing. In the target server, uninstall the Dynatrace OneAgent, and again we'll install. Okay, that will be fine. So so system CTL status one agent dot service. Okay, so it is running. Now the configuration should be which directory? OPT Dynatrace, but cd slash var slash lib ls cd Dynatrace ls cd one agent ls cd agent ls. No, here we don't have cd slash opt slash Dynatrace slash one agent ls cd agent ls. So here uninstall.sh file, right? So dot slash uninstall.sh. It will get uninstalled. Okay, uninstallation will finish. Okay. So now if you type systemctl status one agent dot service, you cannot see that because it does not exist. Okay, so cd slash tmp ls. So here ss file is there. Okay, so let's delete that. rm-rf research ls, nothing is there. Okay. So now I am trying to install through master node. Okay. So you see here editor dot. Okay. So here we have install.yaml file. vi install.yaml file. Okay. So here we have host become true roles one agent and URL and pass token. Also I have passed only this many escape colon wq explanation. Okay. Now what I will do here is Ansible hyphen playbook. Okay. Then install.yaml and hyphen vvv verbaroj. Okay. So that will give the complete command. Okay. And run it. So just you need to remember that from the existing video, from this video, okay, this we need to add in the this directory, okay, in the task directory, we have a main.yml file that you need to add this part. If you want, you can take it. Okay, in that, okay, just you should have here Dynatrace underscore pass token. Okay, let me give it to you from there only. Whatever we have. See, so okay for change. So here you can see Dynatrace OneAgent has successfully connected to cluster node. You are all set to Dynatrace OneAgent fully operational. So now if you go here and check ls, you see Dynatrace OneAgent.ss file is there and systemctl status OneAgent.service. It is running. Understood how you can do that? Now if you go to the Dynatrace portal, let me check it whether we have that or not. Go to host. You see, remote node got added. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So just what we have done is in the master node, cd roles ls cd one agent ls cd task. So earlier we have in the last video that we have in the YouTube, in the default directory we have added, okay, URL and pass token. In now,
Yes.
okay, in now we need to task directory, okay, you need to add this. So cat main.yml file. So this is the main YAML file you need to do. You should not pass here in anything, okay? Like a pass token, yeah, URL. You should not pass. Okay, if you pass, failing is failing. I tried. Okay, so I'm giving to you guys also. You put it in that. It is not getting recorded. It's recording happening.
So we do not have to make changes in this file, main.yml here under task.
No, nothing. This is a just this is a file. If you want to change like where you want to keep this Dynatrace OneAgent.sh, okay, that script, right? Like in the remote node where you want to keep this OneAgent file, that path you can change. Like I'm keeping in the temp directory. Suppose you want to keep in the OPT directory or some other app directory or some Dynatrace directory, that is fine, okay? But I'm keeping as a temp directory because every server that temp directory should be available.
Okay.
Okay, and you should not pass here any URL like environment URL, yeah, any app token, pass token. Okay, that we have passed under this
Default under
level.
default, right?
Yeah, in that default directory main.yml file already we have passed.
Okay.
1 second. So now okay. So now you got the code. This is the file you need to do the changes, okay? The main.yml file. Okay. Anyway, I'll upload this. I will make some video and upload in YouTube, so it will be helpful. Okay. But you want to keep this file, you can keep this file. Okay. Is that fine? Understood that how you can do that?
Yes, Ravi.
Okay. Now let's do how you can integrate Dynatrace with Kafka. Okay. Anyone has idea about Kafka? Yes or no? So we have two types of Kafka, okay? That Confluent Kafka and Apache Kafka. Anyone has idea? Yes or no?
No, no, sir.
Okay. So Apache Kafka, okay, is used for like a streaming platform. A streaming platform means you understand, right? Whenever you want to send a message and you are receiving message, either you can send directly, yeah, you can send via Kafka. Okay. So when you send via Kafka, okay, means you can filter your data based on that topic, a specific set you create, and then you divert this message. Okay. So that will very help in the monitoring. Why? Because deduplication, data filtering, all those things, it will happen in proper way. Okay. So let's understand this. Okay. So Apache, there's a two types of Kafka. When you have searched in the app, right, you have seen that we have a two Kafka, right? To type here, you go to the hub, just see Apache and this Confluent. That is also Kafka, this is also Kafka, okay? So this Kafka has a two platform. Sometimes they'll ask you in the interview, because most of the company, why I'm teaching you Kafka, okay, just you understand it, okay? When most of the organization they are setting up, one is enterprise platform, okay, and second one is open source, okay. When you have enterprise, okay, then it is fine. Application, most of the application they used to send the data, receive the data via Kafka only, and some of the time they wanted to monitor the Kafka, but in the open source environment, all the metric data, means agent is collecting a data, sending to server, right? Yes or no? Sending to server,
Yes.
okay. But in the open source environment, agent will send the data to Kafka, and Kafka will send the data to server. In the open source environment, even you can send directly also, okay. But when you send via Kafka, there is a lot of benefits we have, okay. So that is the reason most of the organization they are doing this setup to understand that, okay. For like you understand like data validation, data quality, yeah, something like that. So Apache Kafka is an open source environment, okay. So if you talk about Apache Kafka is open source, we have a open source is a distributed event streaming platform that used for building a real-time data pipeline. Suppose agent is sending a data to server, that is a real-time data, right? What is my current CPU utilization? What is my memory usage? What is the metric? Every time they are sending, okay? And you receive that, right? Your agent is sending and receiving, right? So Kafka also will do same way, okay? and it is very much to design handle the very high load. You understand about the queue, right? Did you heard about this messaging queue? Anyone? Amay, Amitabh? Messaging queue.
Yes, yes.
So what are the messaging tool queue we have? RabbitMQ, RabbitMQ, IBM-MQ. Okay. These are the tools we have for RabbitMQ. Now these are very legacy. Okay. Now they are using Kafka. Either Apache Kafka or Confluent Kafka. So during the interview, right, when you go for little higher position, okay, like senior level or something, okay, what you need to do is you have to do the enterprise setup as well as you have to set up open source environment as well, like Prometheus stack, yeah, Telegraph stack, yeah, Open Telemetry, anything, yeah, Jabix, yeah, something. Okay, in that to understand because agent is sending, right? So now suppose you have only one node cluster, yeah, two node cluster, and you have 5,000 of agent. Now it's a too much load. How you can handle it? So you can handle via Kafka, right? So that will help you out. Okay. So that is the reason. Okay. We use Kafka. Okay. So when you have a large volume of data, right, in the real time, either in the application, yeah, in the application to processing it and make it suitable, we are using Kafka because that is a real time, right? It will helping because Kafka also help us to stream the data in the real time pipeline, real time environment. Okay, means I am sending a high message in the same time you are receiving the high message. Are you getting my point? Yes, you know.
Yes.
Okay. So now Apache, so Confluent Kafka is a enterprise environment. Enterprise means you need to purchase it, but Apache Kafka is a complete open source. Okay. Now you need to understand the Kafka component because when you go for higher level interview, some of the organizations they used to ask, you should have understanding about Kafka. Okay. And that is not very, it's very big also, it's very small also. Okay. So Kafka has a component is called producer. So what producer will do? You produce the data. You send the data, application, what will do? Application that send, yeah, produce message to Kafka topics. So here we have a topic. Just to remember, just to think like here we have a topic. You create a topic, like just to think, you created a folder. Just like this, you understand. You send a here hi message. Hi. Here it will go to the topic, message topic. Okay. And here we have a consumer. If it's a topic is message, then consumer will receive, hey, I have received the message from message topic. Then producer will send like metrics, some metric data. Then you need to create a here metric topic. Okay, some folder. And here we'll receive whatever the data we have, here we'll receive that same data. Okay, so producer will produce the data, consumer will consume the data. Okay, then topic you need to create. Okay, what are the topics are required because you are getting from the application lot of data, but only you need some data. But your agent will get send all the data, right? Then you need to add lot of filtering, all those things, and this enterprise tool has this feature. Okay, to enable, disable all those things. But open source does not have that much capability, right? Agent will collect the data, send it. So what kind of data we required? Are you getting my point? What kind of data is required, that only I'll consume. Are you getting my point, what I'm trying to say? Suppose some happened, okay? But what you need, okay, that only I will consume. Because when you go to that fish market, you can see variety of fish, right? I don't need everything, right? Which is required, that only I'll take. You go and choose it. So message will receive that message, all the message. In that, what I need, that only I'll receive. Based on that, okay? Is that clear for everyone?
Yeah, now clear.
Right? So now, producer will produce the data, consumer will consume the data. Topic, you create the topic, you feed that name, so that which record and send you produce. Okay, so that will have a record. Okay, suppose something happened, right? In the organization, you are taking, okay, you go to this folder, you understand this kind of data will happen, right? This kind of data will exist. If you go program files, all files that we have OS related, that you can see. If you go to the some directory, you can get the data for application related, something like that, right? Same way. Then we have a broker. Okay. So Kafka server store the data and serve the client, means produce or consume. Okay. Kafka multiple brokers. So you can have a multiple brokers also in that. Okay. Now we have a partitions and zookeeper. So zookeeper is a node that manage and coordinate Kafka brokers and maintaining that configuration to understand. Okay. So maintaining that configuration, okay, for this. So that will take care of zookeeper. So let's see how you can set up the Kafka first, okay, and then we'll set up the Kafka first, and then we'll enable that. So and to understand to Kafka enabling, whether we have an active gate, we require active gate or not. Yes or no? So what they are saying, okay. So we have set up Dynatrace, so install OneAgent virtual machine and message client application, that is fine. Producer OneAgent version, install OneAgent virtual machine, send the Kafka broker process, insert the Kafka broker, consume the message. Okay. Now, these are the metric we have. Okay. So let's set up the Kafka first. So let me go to my AWS instance. Launch my instance. This is my Kafka. Kafka can be installed on Red Hat, okay? And it required little higher configuration, okay? So 2 virtual CPU, 8 GB of RAM is sufficient, okay? We can take as a APM-DT. Default. Can you hear me? The internet is getting unstable.
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, what is the username? EC2 hyphen. Okay, so what is the command to set up the host name? To change the host name? Tell me, guys.
Hostname CTL set hostnames set hostname.
Correct, right? So host name CTL space set hyphen host name, and then I'm giving Kafka server. Okay.
Okay, sudo we need to.
Hostname CTL set hyphen hostname Kafka server. Okay. So like this. So we have a Kafka server. Okay.
Yeah.
So now let me install Kafka. So pwd, what is my current directory? Slash root, right? So what I'm going cd slash home cd slash opt slash Kafka. OPT directory I'm going and create a Kafka folder. cd mkdir Kafka. cd Kafka. Okay. Now let's go to that Kafka. Download Kafka. Okay. So this is the Kafka file, either 2.13 and 2.12, any version you can go. In the 3.7, okay. I'm going 2.3. So copy the link address and go to your server and type wget, paste this URL. Okay, so yum install. Okay, first let me do yum update. So whenever you are launching a new server, you need to update their binaries. Okay. So either a yum update or DNF update. Okay. Okay. Now, now let me install sudo dnf install java -11 -openjdk k -devel -y. Okay, so this is a command to install Java. Okay, there you can go with this. So first I have installed Java. Okay, so remember. Okay. Now I need to install what? wget. So sudo yum install wget. Okay. So now let me download this. Okay. So copy this file, copy link address, go to here and type it wget and URL. Okay. So untar it tar hyphen xzf. Okay. Kafka. ls, we got this mv Kafka space Kafka. So I'm giving the file name Kafka. Okay. Now this part is done. Now what I need to do? cd, I will go Kafka, ls, cd config ls. So here we have a lot of files, right? Producer.properties file, all those things. Okay. Server.properties files. Okay. So before that, what changes I have to do to run the Kafka? Now I need to create a user. Yeah, we can go with root user also. Okay. So what I'm giving is I'm going with server.properties file. Okay. So vi server.properties file. Okay. And what changes is required? Okay. There is a listener port. So Kafka running on 9092. You can see here listener port. Insert. Okay. Plain text I'll give Kafka. I'll give plain text. Then server name is, what is the server name I kept? Kafka server, right? Kafka server colon 9092. And here also advertise listener, I will give your host name. Kafka server. Okay. I need to reboot the system because it will not take. Once I have done the changes, host entry file also I need to do that. Means not reboot the server. Reboot the server. Colon escape colon escape colon wq explanation. Okay. Now I need to do the changes in the zookeeper.properties file. So vi zookeeper.properties file. Okay, zookeeper data directory fine, client port 2181, that is fine. Okay. Colon wq exclamation mark. Okay. Let's create a service. So how to create a service? Anyone has idea? Okay. So you need to go cd/etc/systemd/system. Okay. I'm creating in this directory ls. You see all the service will be available here. Okay. So vi zookeeper.service. Zookeeper.service. Okay. And let me open my notepad. Okay. So this is my zookeeper server require Kafka server zookeeper.property install. Okay. So this is my zookeeper.service. Okay. Insert mode. Paste it. So OPT. Okay. So execution will start. Which directory? So OPT Kafka. So I don't need double Kafka. Okay. Okay. Escape colon WPS. Can you hear me? Can you see it? Then VI, I'll create another service. Zookeeper.service. Zookeeper we have done, right? Then Kafka.service. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now I have created a, so every time, right, when you have installed the exe, okay, sometimes every agent does not have, open source does not have any service, okay. So you need to create a service. Where is the sh file, where is the configuration file, okay, all those things you need to find, executions, where it will start, and then you need to create a service. So service always will create in the etc systemd in the system directory, okay, and give the service names. I have given the zookeeper.service. Now I am given Kafka.service. Okay. And this is the file. Always it should be same. Okay. So if it is Kafka, then if it is something different, okay, if not like a Kafka, some agent, then you should give the agent service. So if you want to see the Dynatrace OneAgent service, right? I'll show you how it looks like. Okay, so insert, paste it. So execution will get a stop in this. So I have only one copy, not multiple. opt/Kafka when Kafka server test. Okay. Now escape colon WQ screen. So suppose you want to see that you keep some Dynatrace OneAgent.service file, right? So if you go sys master directory, in this we don't have OneAgent. So if you see this, suppose you want to see Dynatrace OneAgent directory, right? So if you see this, right? So same directory you should go cd/etc/systemd/system ls. So here see OneAgent.service. di OneAgent.service. Okay, sorry. Okay. vi you see unit description after requirements mount for service name, execution start, execution stop, typing, restart 10 seconds, start multiple, same thing, install multi-user by target, right? So you see that, right? Mine also looks similar. Okay. Install multi-user by target. Restart on abnormal condition. Execution will start from this. Execution will start from this script. Okay. And then type simple execution start. Then name. What is the required? Then documentation, description, right? So that only required most of the times. Okay. And you need to create a service if agent does not have. Okay, that service. So you need to create that. Okay. Like you want to install Elasticsearch, you install Elasticsearch, right? Then you need to create an Elasticsearch service to stop and start. Otherwise, you should go manually stop the script, start the script. Okay. Otherwise, service you can do that. Okay. Is that clear? So now, so I have done that. Okay. So vi zookeeper.service I have created. Okay. So I require two service. So I have to both the service that I have created. Now, so what I need to do after service got created, let's start the service. Okay, so systemctl, it definitely will not get started. Okay, and we need to reload the daemon. Okay, well, daemon hyphen reload. Okay, so one daemon got reload, then we need to start Kafka dot service. So before starting a Kafka, we need to enable start instead of first you need to start the zookeeper. Zookeeper enable symlink got created. Now we should start zookeeper systemctl enable Kafka dot service systemctl start Kafka dot service. Now check the status of Kafka. Yeah, zookeeper. It is failing. Execution stop and execution start. Okay, OPT Kafka server and Kafka server dot properties. Okay, let's check whether zookeeper is running. Status zookeeper dot service. Both are not running, right? So now you tell me what changes I have to do. Because every time you cannot learn, right, something that always getting started, right? Something you will get learned when something is getting failed. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to go to their zookeeper configuration file, properties file, and Kafka properties file. Okay. And check whether zookeeper is getting started manually. Because see, zookeeper is getting started from this. Correct? Yes, yeah, no. Okay.
Yes.
And this is for Apache, right? And zookeeper is getting started from this. Kafka config zookeeper properties. Okay. So if you directly run this, you can check either is running. No. No such file or directory. Why? Why? Zookeeper server start.sh class opt on Kafka. Okay. They're telling no such file or directory. So cd/opt ls. Okay, inside again we have a Kafka. Sorry. Are you getting my point? So we have a two Kafka. Okay. So ls. Now cd config ls. Okay. Now vi server.properties file. So this is fine. Okay, so here we don't have any issue right now. So what are the service that we have created that is having issue? Okay, so cd/etc/system. Okay, ls vi zookeeper.service. Insert. We have double Kafka. Slash Kafka Kafka. Okay, that's it. Don't use exclamation mark. Vi Kafka.service. Insert mode. Slash Kafka Okay, escape colon W exclamation. Okay, so now both the service. So now systemctl enable zookeeper.service sibling get created. No, ctl daemon hyphen reload. Okay, ctl start zookeeper.service and Kafka.service. Check the status. Still having same error. So now service is running, but still it is failing. Correct? Yes or no? Okay. Status one failure. So Kafka cluster endpoint. Okay. So now let's check zookeeper.service. Zookeeper is running. You see? Now my zookeeper is running, but Kafka is having issue. Kafka server is having Kafka properties file is having issue. Yes or no? You can see, right? Zookeeper is running now properly, but Kafka service having a problem. Okay, so let's fix this. Okay, so I will go cd slash opt slash Kafka slash Kafka ls cd config ls. Now, so which file? Server.properties file having an issue. So vi server.properties file. Okay. Because we have not restarted our OS and we are giving the OS name is Kafka server, right? So let's one thing, escape US click. You should type host name Kafka server. Kafka server, okay. So vi slash etc slash hosts insert 127.0.0.1 space host name is Kafka server. Escape government. So I have reboot the server, okay, to load this. So host name. Okay. So now my Kafka server got reloaded. Okay. Sudo space su. Okay. System ctl start zookeeper zookeeper service Kafka.service. The status still my Kafka is not running. My zookeeper is running again. So now what could be the issue? see cd slash etc slash opt slash kafka plus kafka ls cd config ls chmod 755 server.properties file ls vi server.properties file. Okay. Now, instead of listener, I'm giving host name is insert localhost. Localhost. Okay. Mhm. Still Kafka cluster is having issue to endpoint. Okay. Still locally host is also not taking. Okay. Plain text. Okay. So ls vi server.properties file. Okay. So I'm giving insert English listeners equal to http:// okay Kafka server Kafka server :9092. Okay. This I am advertise listener. I'm giving plain text Kafka server. Yeah, this also I'm giving control. Again, same. Okay. Now, No, still is having TLS issue. SSL TLS. Okay. Yes, no. Uh, mhm. Localhost. Let's see if it is working. Info. Info register Kafka log in bin. ADK TLS rejection recognition true to disable the client TLS availability. Okay. Now, plain text. It should be insert. Always should be plain text. Plain text colon. Colon. Okay. Okay. Now what I need to do is protocol. Let me check here. Protocol we have added anything? No. Let me search in the Google. Zookeeper. Okay. Listener should be okay. Insert. Let's remove the comment this plain text colon server name Kafka server colon Hmm. Hey, it's running now. You see. So now it is running. So what I will do is actually we no need to have a advertise listener. Okay. So Control C system CTL. Can you hear me? Start Kafka.service. Check the status. Running? Guys, can you see my screen?
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, so now my Kafka service is running now. So when you are doing that, when you don't have any protocol where you want to publish that, so advertise listener is not required. Okay. So you see here vi server.properties file. Okay. So only plain text is required. You don't need advertise protocol. You don't want to advertise anywhere, right? So only listener protocol. Okay. And you see my service is also running. Exclamation mark. So now system CTL status zookeeper dots. Okay, sorry. Zookeeper dot service. My zookeeper is also running, right? So both the things are running. So now what I need to do? I need to integrate Dynatrace with Kafka. So I want to monitor this cluster. Okay. So my Kafka is running. Let's create some topics. Let's produce some messages and consume some message. Okay. So this is my to Control C, Control R. Okay. So both the two Control R. Okay. So now here also sudo space. Here I will produce. Okay. I'll create a topic. Here I'll produce. And same time you will see I have received the message. It will not take fraction of second also. Okay. So now let's produce the message. So I'm going with some document. Okay. Produce and consume the message. Okay. So I'm create a topic. Okay. So first you need to create a topic. So this is command to create a topic. I need one partition, replication factor is 1. Okay. So I need this. Okay. So let me create this topic. So I'll go here. This is my node. I'll go here, paste it. Okay. OPT, so Kafka is running this topic.sh, create topic, Dynatrace, bootstrap server, localhost. Here localhost, instead of localhost, you can give Kafka server and 9092 partition 1 also. So topic Dynatrace get created. Now what is the command to list the topic? This is the command to list the topic. List. So you see Dynatrace only one topic. In this topic, I'll produce a message and consume a message. So what is the command? Anyone has idea? What is the command to produce the message and consume the message? Guys, tell me. Okay. So command is here. Here topic I don't have. Okay, so I don't have. So let me prepare the command. So first I need to produce, right? So Kafka is running on this directory. So you need to check first Kafka producer.sh file is where it is. Okay, so I will go cd /opt/dynat. Okay, sorry. Kafka/Kafka. Okay, ls cd config. Okay, no, cd cd, everything that has such files should be in the bin directory. Okay, so you see here that producer.message is there. Kafka console.producer.message. Can you check it? So this is my, so just to type pwd. So this is my directory. So first I will do like this. Copy this, open your notepad. Control V, then slash producer.sh file. Okay, so I have copied producer.sh file. Okay, then hyphen broker hyphen list. Okay, then I should give localhost colon 9092. Okay, hyphen topic and Dynatrace. Okay, let's see whether it is working. Yeah, instead of broker list, you can give the bootstrap server also. So let's see. See, now here I am producing. Hi, I am learning Kafka. Hi, how are you? So whenever you are sending any message, right? So bank are sending a message, not like that. They're sending a message in the bulk. Okay. So in the which zone, which area, which customer ID, all those things, what message you should receive. So they used to segregate. Okay, and then on the based on that topic, that message will get produced. Okay, so in the real-time environment, when you have application, all those things, you are not like somebody is sending and you are getting it. No, somebody is producing it. Okay, so producer will produce the message based on the topic. Okay, and then consumer has that topic and this that ID, your customer ID, a bank ID, whatever things, right? You are getting an email or something, that should be listed under that, then you will receive that message. Okay. So how are you? I am good. So some message I have produced. Now how you can receive it? Okay. So if I also go to here, okay. So now I will go to my directory again. Copy this, Control C, Control V, consumer.sh, consumer, consumer.hyphen, not broker list. Okay. Hyphen, bootstrap, hyphen server, then localhost 9292 and topic Dynatrace. Okay. And you want to know from the beginning. Okay. Then beginning. Okay. So from from beginning. So whatever the message we receive, we got all the message. Beginning. Spelling is correct, na? So now let's see. So now I'm getting this, and I'm doing this, and then again we'll produce. Okay. So now I'm trying this. Okay. OPT Kafka bin console consumer.sh bootstrap server localhost topic Dynatrace from beginning. Sorry, some issue. Bootstrap server localhost 9292 hyphen topic hyphen from hyphen big. Beginning spelling is wrong. Biggie double N-I-N-G beginning. Correct? Still having issue. Deprecated. Use hyphen include. Yes. Ignore hyphen include. Okay, let's remove this beginning first and then search. Nothing. Kafka consumer.sh hyphen boot st. Okay, sorry guys. Spelling is wrong. Bootstrap strap bootstrap hyphen server. Now you try. Yeah. So see, I'm getting all the message. Okay. Now from beginning. Now if you type here, hello, just you type here, you'll receive hello. Okay. Are you getting my point? Guys. So now if I control C and if I don't start from beginning, means from a start, then you will not see any message right now. Are you seeing any message? No. Now let's type, hey, where are you going? Going. Just I'll enter, you will receive that message. Okay. So Kafka will produce real-time data. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Okay. And then, so whatever the application we have real time, either you can see in the banking sector, yeah, insurance sector. So they have a large number of people, right? They are not sending a data. They have entered something manually and they are sending. They are producing based on the topic. They have write a script. They used to produce the message based on the topic. Suppose you are getting the message tomorrow 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. IMPS transaction won't be available. A UPI transaction won't be available because we are doing the maintenance. Okay. Just to think, in the SBI bank, they wanted if they are doing this for just you think in the region wise, okay, just like north region, yeah, south region, yeah, east region, and based on what they have decided, some region, yeah, complete India itself, okay, they have done that for retail banking. They just to think how many messages they will send. They'll send more than millions, yeah, billions of record, right? Yes, yeah, no. In that, how many more numbers are available, messages are getting failed, how they will come to know that? They'll check manually, yeah? No. They have this, okay, where it is getting failed, all those things. So that kind of a streaming platform, they used to check whoever consume and whoever not consume. Whoever not consume, they'll take that list. Then check whether that number exists, that account ID, something, they will do something over there, right? So that's how it works, okay? So Kafka is very helpful while you want to do the real-time streaming platform, okay? Just to think in the Netflix, how many people yesterday the match was watching? Complete India, right? Most of them, except me, okay? And now just to think, uh, how many people's having a issue, how they will come to know that? Based on your ID, right? Subscription ID or whatever the ID that you have, okay? And then they used to filter that. Where it is getting produced, where it is not getting produced, all those things, consume, produce, everything. They used to check, and in that they used to fix it. They used to create a load on this, creating application cluster based on your load, all those things. Okay, is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, now let's integrate how you can integrate Dynatrace with Kafka. It took a long time, 1.5 hours to set up that Kafka. 1 hour. Okay, so now, so if you go to the hub, and just you type Kafka, Apache Kafka. Okay, so what they're telling is make sure that agent should be installed. So you need to read little document. Okay. So what they are telling, so use case, install OneAgent on the virtual machine on the server, your messaging client, your application, where the messaging, right? Kafka producer consumer is running, you need to, so everything is running on the same server. Okay, so I'm installing it, okay? Then let's install the agent, okay? So I will go to my Dynatrace portal. Oh, okay. Deploy Dynatrace. Deployment status. Anywhere you go and check. Add new host. Linux. Create a token. wget, copy this. Go to server. Okay. No, go here. Copy this. Okay. 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 Now let's check that in the Dynatrace portal. Deployment host. Okay, so my Kafka server got added. Now open the server and check whether, well, let's data should come. Okay, wait for a few seconds. Okay, not an issue. Let's install this. So Kafka running on which host? Okay, you need to select that. So single host and running on this server. Okay, add next. So all are running on. So these are the metric we have. Okay, let's save it. So which one you want? Which are the metric you don't want? Leave it. So that I have done it. Wait for a few minutes. So this is very, I think, a nice feature that Dynatrace has given. Just you go somewhere that all the extension is hosted, go and just you hook it, right? Because most of the other APM monitoring tools, that extension you need to download, upload on some servers, you need to run that extension, that having a lot of issue, and then you need to follow with that customer support or something like that, right? Like other monitoring tool like AppD, Datadog, okay. But Dynatrace, I think this was the automation they did that is very nice feature, right? I think Amay, Amitabh can tell us. Those are working on Dynatrace, right? Tushar joined today. Okay, Tushar also going to join. Okay. This is the description, right? So this is the Kafka server. I'm not given the description itself. So now a status will become a green, then your Kafka configuration is good. Do I need to enable Kafka part also somewhere? Let me check. Kafka is getting visible. Okay, this process must be restarted. Okay. Okay, so system CTL restart stop Kafka.service will stop zookeeper service start running. Okay. So now you check. So about all the Apache Kafka consumer is getting need to this process should be restarted. Okay, that's fine. So now uh, so now let's see whether integration is established. Still not showing any status. Now status is green. You see that, right? So now when Kafka got restarted, it started taking the data. Okay. So now, so where you can see that. So we don't have any dedicated page in the app for Kafka. Just you type no. So we don't have any dedicated page for Kafka. Okay. You go to the host page and you can see there Kafka metrics. Okay. So if you go to that Kafka server, you can see all the process by default will get monitored when you install the agent. That is fine. So you don't want to monitor process, right? You want to monitor the Kafka metrics. Okay. That has. Okay. So enable that. I don't want to enable. So now this fine. Okay. So now all the Kafka is getting visible. See Kafka broker we have. Okay. Kafka process got restarted and we have this details. Okay. Now, so here we have a Kafka details, broker details. Right now data will come. So wait for a few minutes. Okay. Now you have a metric here. If you go to the data explorer, Now just if you type Kafka related metrics, you can see many metrics now. You should type Kafka. See, Kafka broker. Yeah, Kafka partition, Kafka fetch request rate. So what is the rate for fetching the message based on the Kafka host? Yeah, Kafka broker. So broker you can take split by Kafka broker and Kafka. Yes, so Kafka broker and process. We take that. Run the query. So you are getting the data, right? What is the request fetching rate? Request 1.447 per second. Okay. Now suppose you want to see Kafka failed fetch request split by host. Okay. You are getting this 0%, 0%. Okay. So you are getting many metrics related to Kafka, right? You see Kafka fetch request, Kafka controller, active cluster controller. See how many we have Kafka, right? Kafka related metrics, right? So this will help you to understand the Kafka related any partition issue, any cluster level issue or something, right? Because Kafka, when you are doing so consume real time, right? Suppose you are sending a data via Kafka, okay? Just to think, you are sending a data message in real time, you're streaming that data. Suppose this is your data, okay? And this is your consumer, user, who will consume it, okay? This is your user and this is the data. So you are not sending directly to the user. So you are sending via Kafka. If this is your Kafka, this is causing a problem, user will having an issue, right? User will feel slowness. User will feel fetching request, right? Sometimes you have seen that, right? You have a good internet connectivity, still your Netflix is loading, correct? So they want to know that, right? What is the fetching request level, all those things. And then they used to think that, okay, we need to increase the load. So now we have a capacity to serve 1 lakh requests per second. Okay. Now it is getting 10 lakhs. Then how they'll come to know this? So that real time, that Kafka will help us to load balancing also in the real time data. When you have a large volume of data, you want to produce in the real time. Is that clear for everyone? How you can integrate? So there's a lot of integration available. Okay. So whenever you want to do any integration, okay, something you are not feasible, okay, just you can ping me on YouTube, on your WhatsApp, you can comment on, and I'll help you in that. Okay. And all the what I used to say, all the plugin like integrations will be available in this here. Okay, any integrations you wanted to do, you can. So all are extensions here on. I cannot go with all the extensions. Yes, about something you want to do Apache JMeter. Yeah, you want to do Apache OpenEJP. Okay, then just to ping me. Okay, sir, I'm having an issue on the. Yeah, you want to do the Apache or Spark, right? So that you wanted to do any integration, right? So now we see Apache Zookeeper extension. Zookeeper also we have, no? Let's see whether on the Kafka server is taking. It should take. Okay, next. Zookeeper. So we are not getting that Zookeeper metric, right? Because Zookeeper plugins we have not added. So all the integration that you can do it from here only. Is that clear for everyone? So these are all our plugin. Okay, and you try it from your end, not happening, then you ping me, I'll help you with that. Okay, is that clear for everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so let's take for a tea break, okay, for 15 minutes. Okay, we'll meet at 6:30. Okay, I just wait for 2 minutes. Okay, let's see that the status for this zookeeper.
And sir, one thing we didn't cover the AWS Lambda integration.
No, we covered.
Sir, actually, in the previous session, you told that with Kafka installation, you going to do that Lambda integration and that.
No. When I did AWS integration, then I did Kubernetes, then I did Lambda, everything I did in the same time. Lambda service and this trace monitoring.
But sir, we have some issues with Kubernetes EKS installation, right? So,
That day we fixed it, na?
but after that, there is an 3 hours or 35 minutes of videos. I think I got missed, or please check once.
I will check, okay, where it is there in that video. Okay, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
See, we got this. Apache Zookeeper. Okay, now suppose you want to do Apache, just should type Kafka related. Apache connection pool. No, this is not related to Apache Kafka. So these are the platform we had, right, for Apache for messaging that we did. Okay, so Apache, Spark, Kafka is dead. Camel, JMeter, CouchDB. Apache connection pool. Okay, this is for database. Okay. So, so this is the way you can do the integration. Okay. Is that clear for everyone? How we can do that? Just you go producer, consumer, we don't have separate, right? No, we should have producer. No, so we have the same, okay? Broker. So we have the same, okay? So now we have a two integration, right? So now if you go to the host page, see, so now Zookeeper also got added, right? So now, so running on a standalone 2181, okay? It's not a cluster running on a standalone, okay? So this is the way you can do your integration, all those things. Is that clear for everyone? So whatever things we have done the integration from the Dynatrace, you can see that will get added here. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so let's take a break, okay? And let's meet at 6:30. Is that fine?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now let's do how you can integrate, okay, Dynatrace with Slack, yeah, Xmatter, yeah, some other third-party tool like ServiceNow. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. So first, Slack is a messaging channel, okay, where you can create a group just like a WhatsApp group, and you can send a lot of events on that platform based on that. Yeah, you can send individual also. So at your wish, okay, how you want to create a project, then inside you add all the members in that group. Yeah, you create a application that create a group, and then you add all the users, right? So let's take a Slack trial, okay, and then do the integration. So request for a trial. Sign up. So email ID, right? So I need a temp email ID. Okay. So I will give my email ID. Continue. That code will get here. We'll wait for here. The code is DSPIHX. DSPIHX. So I'm creating a workspace. Okay. So I'll create a workspace. New Slack. Okay. So already we have this. Okay, so already this, so you can join any of given.com. Yeah, you open this, okay? Anyone you can open, okay? So my Slack app is open, okay? Now in this, okay, this also I have created last time. Okay, so let's create this, okay? So I'm creating one channel, okay? I'll go create a channel. So I will go here, add channel. So I'm giving APM-DT batch 40. Okay, so this is my channel name. Okay, public channel, yeah, private. So I'm keeping it public, yeah, private. At your wish, okay, how you want to. So I'm keeping this channel. Now I want to add people. Then if you want to add all the 6 members of your wealth, yeah, existing, yeah, you want a specific people. So specific people, then give the email, yeah, all the 6 members. So whatever the 6 members last time I've added, same members was there, okay? Whoever joined. So also somebody has joined, okay? Okay, so now I have added this. So I will go to my apps, okay? I'll go here. Okay. Add apps. Here you used to have incoming webhook. Okay, this webhook you need to add. Okay. Add to Slack. Now you need to add for which channel? Because suppose you have 100 channel, right? So every channel you need to add. Okay, which your channel you are looking for. So I have added APM-DT batch 40. So this channel, okay, add webhook integration. This is my webhook URL. Okay. So this is my webhook URL. Control C. I will go to my Dynatrace. I will go to setting tab. Then integration problem notification, add notification, and I will take, we don't have any kind of Slack we have. So select the Slack, display name I can give Slack integration. Okay. URL that I have copied, and channel name APM-DT batch 14, right? And alert profile, you said anything you can, whatever the alert profile you have, okay? And then try to send notification. If successful, then integration is successful, okay? So now whichever the alert will come, okay, it will go to this channel. Now see. No, not this one, APM-DT batch 14, right? So you see, I have received one problem that I have tried, okay? So now let's generate some problem and you try to send out here. Understood, right, guys?